Have you ever heard of the man who sold the Eiffel Tower? Not once, but twice. This isn't a joke. It's the story of one of the most audacious con artists in history. It's 1925, and Paris is still recovering from the Great War. The city is bustling, but its iconic landmark, the Eiffel Tower, is in a sorry state. Originally built as a temporary structure for the 1889 World's Fair, it was never meant to be permanent. After 36 years, it's covered in rust and is costing the city a fortune in maintenance. Whispers in the newspapers suggest it might even be torn down. This climate of uncertainty was the perfect breeding ground for a master plan. Enter Victor Lustig, a smooth, charming, and impeccably dressed con man. Born in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, Lustig was a man of many talents, speaking multiple languages fluently and possessing an uncanny ability to read people. He saw the rumors about the Eiffel Tower not as a problem, but as a golden opportunity. Posing as a high-ranking government official, Deputy Director General of the Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs, Lustig began to lay his trap. He rented a lavish suite in a prestigious Parisian hotel and sent out official-looking invitations to a small, select group of scrap metal dealers. The letters were discreet, hinting at a confidential and highly profitable government contract. The secrecy was key. It made the deal seem both exclusive and incredibly important. When the 5 top dealers arrived for the secret meeting, Lustig played his role to perfection. He spoke of the overwhelming costs of maintaining the Eiffel Tower and the government's secret decision to dismantle and sell it for scrap. He explained that due to the likely public outcry, the entire operation had to be handled with the utmost discretion. To make his story believable, he had forged official documents, complete with government seals, and presented detailed blueprints of the tower. He took the men on a private inspection tour of the landmark, further solidifying his credibility. Lustig carefully observed the men, looking for the most eager and susceptible target. He found his mark in a man named André Poisson. Poisson was a newcomer to the Parisian business scene, desperate to make a name for himself. He was ambitious, but also insecure, making him the perfect victim. However, just as the deal was about to close, Poisson's wife grew suspicious. She wondered why such a major government deal was being conducted in such secrecy and haste. Sensing the hesitation, Lustig executed his masterstroke. He arranged another private meeting with Poisson and confessed that, as a government minister, his salary was simply not enough to maintain his lavish lifestyle. He implied that a little extra consideration was often needed to smooth over these kinds of deals. Poisson, familiar with the corruption of the era, was actually relieved. A crooked official seemed far more believable than an honest one. He handed over a substantial bribe on top of the payment for the 7,000 tons of metal. With a briefcase full of cash, Lustig didn't waste a moment. He and his accomplice took the first train to Vienna and laid low, checking the Parisian papers every day. They expected to see headlines screaming about the massive fraud, but there was nothing. Absolutely silent, Lustig quickly realized why André Poisson was too humiliated to go to the police and admit he'd been fooled so spectacularly. Seeing that he had gotten away with it, Lustig decided to push his luck. A month later, he returned to Paris and ran the exact same con on a different group of scrap metal dealers. This time, however, his victim went straight to the police, but before they could catch him, Lustig had already fled to the United States. Years later, his luck finally ran out. He was eventually arrested in America for a different counterfeiting scheme and sent to the infamous Alcatraz prison. There, the man who sold the Eiffel Tower twice spent the rest of his days, a legend in the world of true crime. His story serves as a jaw-dropping reminder that sometimes the most unbelievable tales are the ones that are actually true. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this piece of history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible stories.